Hi guys, Blake, Ryan, and Jackson here today with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Upper Lake Taneycomo. It is Sunday, the 24th of January, and we are going to do the one cast today. Today we have boated up here, kind of right by the brown house. It's a big giant brown house over here. We're over here on the south bank on the bluff. They're running a half unit of water. We've got solid 50 degrees outside right now, overcast skies. And I'm going to try something I haven't tried since the last time the water was running slow. I'm going to be throwing a white mega worm today. I've got that about 6.5 feet below the indicator there. Maybe more like, yeah, about 7 foot. And Ryan is throwing a pink San Juan worm, a beaded San Juan worm. Just got that bead on there to help get it down to the bottom. He's got that about 7 or 8 foot under the indicator. We're both running 5X tippet. And we're just gonna see what happens today. I haven't done any mega worming in a while, so this half unit flow, you can use that mega worm just by itself without any weight. It takes a second to get down to the bottom.
The water cleared up a lot.
Let's see, we don't have nearly as much wind today. The Masters tournament was yesterday. Had a good turnout, and we didn't have quite as many big fish brought in this time, but we still had a very significant amount, probably 5 I think, that were over the 20-inch mark. And the biggest trout brought in was a 4.7 somewhere in there pound brown trout. The first 3 teams all finished with 13 pounds, and the only thing that separated them was a few decimal marks. And those are just very impressive bags in a tournament. Lots of fish caught on jigs this last weekend. Phil and Marsha left for Florida today. We're going to be in Florida for a week. So we'll be out here bringing the one cast to you for the next week. We got 2 boats out on the water today. I really haven't heard any fishing reports. One boat said that the power bait was working for them. The last time they ran this half unit, there was about a 2-week stretch where this mega worm was just really catching the fish. And I was kind of hoping with a overcast day like today that white mega worm would put us on some fish. Yeah, as we're getting here into the faster water, I'm having some difficulties getting my megaworm down here. And to try to compensate for that without changing, putting weight on, I'm just going to extend the leader and give it a little bit longer of an angle to hit the bottom at here. And it's okay if that megaworm drags the bottom a little bit. I think sometimes they're better if you suspend them straight up and down, kind of right above the bottom, and other times just kind of slowly bouncing across the bottom works pretty good as well. On these cloudy days, another thing that works great is the red San Juan worm or the pink San Juan worm. When we first pulled up here a little bit ago, the fish were midging like crazy over there on the shallow side by the golf course, and we pulled up there and tried to midge real quick and couldn't get any of them to take the midge. And it's certainly looking like I need more weight. Seeing quite a few more, oh, that was a hit for sure. Seeing quite a few more trout beds along the bank over there on that north side bank. And last night I was went up night fishing, fished from about 6 to midnight, and started off on the streamer. I was throwing a red pine squirrel streamer is what I did the best on last night, between outlet 1 and outlet 2. They were running the same half unit flow that they've got going right now. And then we actually went out down to outlet 4, which some people aren't familiar with. It's actually just a drain pipe coming out of the bank. About 150, 200 yards below outlet 3. And the water was shallow enough to get out there and wade last night. So we went down to outlet 4, and that's actually where we did the best. The water was a nice consistent speed down there. It's kind of on the inside bend, so the water's moving just a touch slower. And we threw the Signature Series sculpin and rainbow patterns down there, and we did really good there for a while, and we took a break and went back at it again, and the bite had kind of turned off. I went back to throwing the streamer and caught 2 in front of outlet 3. So something I'd be doing if I had more time to fish is I'd be adding some split shot to get that worm to kind of go more straight up and down underneath the indicator. Either changing colors, because I know that for the most part they'll hit this mega worm a lot of the time. But you've got to play around and find the right depth and get the right drift. I'm getting ready to. You pick up that midge rod though, we're going to go in front of the island. They might be midging out there. That's usually a pretty good spot. Alright, we are coming up on the very front side of Eagle Island, and I brought my 1/32 ounce rod today, and I'm going to try that in front of the island. Not having a whole lot of luck here on my mega worm, but like I said, it is an effective method. When the water's running like this, and you just got to play around and get that right weight combination and get the right color on there. But one of my other favorite things to do when the water's running this slow is break out those small jigs. This is one of our 1/32 ounce brown head sculpin and ginger jigs. I'm going to just try it right here in the shallow water on the front of Eagle Island. Anytime you go by here when the water's running at this rate, there are usually fish stacked up right against the edge of this bank. I see there's one midgeon right there. Well, looks like I should have been using this the whole time. Oh, he came off right at the boat. I caught him. He was literally right, just 5 feet out from that edge of that island. I'd leave it about right there. I'll get you in just a little bit closer here. Ryan has switched to a number 16 zebra midge under a little indicator. And little, I mean like a pill-sized one. It's just enough to float that midge, and it's really easy to tell whenever you're getting a bite. Well, if you get some 2-pound tests and a lighter weight rod, you can get out here when the water's running this speed and throw these 1/32 ounce jigs pretty much anywhere with water flowing a half unit. Oh, he was on there. I know that this area in front of the island is a high population area for sculpin fish. Which, if anyone doesn't know what that is, that's what the sculpin color is patterned off of. I've got, oh, I had a trout coming for my jig right there. Oh, he's coming back for it. It's fun when you can see him coming. But anyway, I know that this area in front of this island is, I've seen high density populations of scuds, so sculpins. And I believe that's one of the food sources they come over here and chase and eat. And so this jig probably represents a smaller sculpin fish. And it's amazing to me how shallow water they get into over there. You can just see their backs zooming. Will you raise the motor up? I think we're getting ready to touch. We're just going to go to the end of this island here. There's a big group of fish midging right behind us. See if Ryan can't find one of them on that midge. Last night at the dam I saw quite a few mating beds up there, so should have one. We should be getting into that time of the year where these rainbows start mating pretty heavily. Oh, I'd say that last fish got your midge. Alright, this is going to be my last cast. We got to get back to the dock. I am needed on the dock according to my text message here. Alright guys, well, kind of found a fish, just didn't get to see it. But we thank you guys for watching today. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll get out here and do it again tomorrow. Thanks guys.